G'day guys, this is going to be a very quick video. I want to share my thoughts and plans for the future, what is upcoming, what I'm working on, and I want to get it out there into the universe. Alright, let's get started. First of all, the patch discussion was today. It was streamed by Darth Microtransactions with Gazi TV as a co-host. They interviewed Jonathan and Mark from Grinding Gear Games, two of the heads of the company, on what's going to be happening. A lot of good stuff came out of that interview, but the main takeaway that is most important to me as a build maker was that they're not going to be nerfing builds during the league cycle unless they affect the infrastructure of the servers. If there's a lot of stuff happening and it is affecting the servers, they're going to address it. However, that means until the next league cycle, which is expected to be around late February to late March, we will not see any major nerfs. This is amazing for us because I don't need to be checking the builds constantly after every patch to see if I need to update something. I can wait until the major patch at the end of the league. Those who do not know what a league cycle is essentially every 4 months there is a major update. You can feel free to call it an expansion if this was part of Exile 1. It's generally a large addition of unique content that will be unique to that league. That will also follow a lot of balance changes and overhauls to trees. In terms of early access with Path of Exile 2, that'll most likely come in the form of extra acts and extra characters. So, when that happens, they're going to be releasing large patches, and then we're going to re-review our characters and our builds after that. I am not too concerned because I go of a words are hard. I basically build builds with off-meta ethical builds in mind. That means I do not use generally strong, overpowered skills. I do not use whatever the meta is at the time, and I do not use things that are 100% going to be nerfed. I try to make the builds as best with longevity as possible. I'm not too concerned about nerfs. The only thing that may affect us will be Herald of Ice. That is 100% going to be modified, and we'll deal with that when it happens. That will of course affect our Warrior Ice Explosion build. Now onto what I am working on currently. I'm currently working on getting gear for a alterations to our Witch Hunter Blood and Steel Witch Hunter. I want to revisit that because it is kind of falling off at the moment. It was the first build I made in Path of Exile 2, and it has served me quite well, but I do want to revisit it and make it better. That is my current goal. We are going to be using bows for single target, and we're going to be using crossbows for grenades. It's going to be a weapon swap build. And hopefully with those changes, we will be able to dish out some good blade damage. Next on the topic of the channel, I am going to be continuing releasing showcases of indie games. That will basically be continuing indefinitely. I love showcasing indie games. I love showcasing small developers. Even if my videos are absolutely terrible, it does get the indie games out there, and even the slightest bit of exposure for a small indie company is good. It's good. The next indie game that I will be recording is a Souls-like game, but it's also a roguelike game. It's very interesting. I'm excited to showcase that one. There will also be a narrative game coming out. I don't usually cover visual novels, narrative games, but this one really caught my eye, so you expect to see that as well. I believe that will be coming out on the 20th. I think that covers everything. No joke, I have tried to record this. This is probably the 7th take, and each time something's gone wrong. So I'm gonna end it before something does go wrong. See you later, guys. Look after yourselves.